Hari Om, SHRI RAMA GITA, verse 31. कोशेष्वयं तेषु तु तत्तदा कृतिः विभाति सङ्गात् स्फटिको बलो यथा असङ्गरूपो यमजो यतोऽत्वयः विज्ञायतेऽस्मिन् परितो विचारिते. Now the question is, how the Atma, the self, which is not attached to anything, when it enters the body, thinks it is me, egoistic. Swami Chinmayananda says, how it appears that Atma has no existence other than in the form of gross, subtle and causal bodies. We are all thinking in that Atma has no existence apart from the body. When someone says, I am happy or unhappy, I am educated, I am worried, etc., what has really changed? It is the external circumstance, external world around me has changed. The condition of the body, mind and intellect and the external world of objects have changed. But all through these changes, the subjective sense of I-ness, it has remained changeless. That is why the same person is experiencing happiness, unhappiness, worry, everything. In all conditions, that is good or bad, this something in us remained unchanged. This is generally indicated by the word I. The subject I remains a changeless entity, common in all changes, experiencing them all. In each one of us, it takes up different attitudes at different places and at different times. Childhood, youth, old age, it remains the same. The same I is there. Similarly, waking state, dream state, deep sleep state, it is there. Good or bad circumstances, it is there. In all such conditions, behind the very subject I, there is a common changeless factor. That factor is consciousness. This factor is by its own nature formless and changeless, depending upon which we have the constant experience. I am so and so. I am intelligent. The individuality. Simply put, when you go to a movie, you see the screen, the white screen. The white screen remains changeless, unattached to anything that is played on the screen. It may be a fight where there is a blood spilled, or it may be any other scene, a river flowing. The screen will not become wet because of the river flowing. The screen will not become tainted because of the blood spots. It remains spotless. Similarly, in all of us, the consciousness all through our life remains the same, without getting attached to anything else. The subject I in each one of us is a mere witness in all the three states, whether it is waking state, dream state and deep sleep state. It neither undergoes any change, nor it gets attached to any of them. Like the movie screen, the 70 mm screen, it is not attached with anything. But without that, no movie can be played. Atman is a mere witness. Being a witness of these three states, it is something other than the five sheaths. That is the food sheath, vital air sheath, mental sheath intellectual sheath, and bliss sheath. That is 5 koshas.
कोशेष्वयं तेषु तु तत्तदा कृतिः
It is apart from these sheaths. It is not attached to any of them. The Atman is not identified with, and therefore he is never limited by any of these sheaths. If it is something other than them, then how it gets that individuality? Lord Rama gives the example of a crystal here. A crystal by itself is very pure. There are Spatiga lingas, Spatikam. The Spatiga is very pure, pure white. But if a red flower is placed near it, the Spatiga appears to have red color. Similarly, when any other color is placed near it, it takes that color. But that does not mean the crystal is tainted by that color. Crystal remains pure throughout. Crystal or Spatiga. Spatiga in English it is crystal. But it appears to have taken the color of the objects that is placed near it. In this way, Rama says Atma is like the Spatiga. Even though it seems it is taking the color of the characteristics of that person, it is unattached. In this way, a seeker can intelligently differentiate between the self and the non-self. Discarding the sheets, the seeker can realize that ego is nothing but the pure self. Self is unborn, ever present, and uncontaminated by anything that exists in it. Swami Chinmayananda says this. The self is unborn. Everything is said by Swami Chinmayananda. It's not that I am giving something of my own. The only example which I have added is the screen for our easy understanding. That is also, it must have been taken from Bhagavad Gita or somewhere. Came to my mind, I immediately said it. So, everything is from the Guru, with the blessings of Guru. Nothing is of my own. I am inefficient to talk on Rama Gita. That much I am sure. But there is nothing wrong in so much of effort has been put by the Gurus, Swami Chinmayananda, and then reading it and trying to understand. I don't think there is anything wrong in it. I am sharing whatever I have read. So, Swami Chinmayananda says the self is unborn, ever present, uncontaminated by anything that exists in it. Only when it functions through the equipments, it appears as many. That is what Ramachandra says in this verse.
कोशेष्वयं तेषु तु तत्तदा कृतिः विभाति सङ्गास्फटिको बलो यथा असङ्गरूपोऽयमजो यदोद्वयः विज्ञायतेऽस्मिन् परितो विचारिते.
Next verse we will see tomorrow. Hari Om Sarvam Krishnarpanamastu.
Shri Rama Jaya Rama Jai Jai Rama Ram. Shri Rama Jaya Rama Jai Jai Rama Ram. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram 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 Ram.